All right, so we just did mad work on this thing. This is cold start idle, and obviously that's warm engine idle. This is pretty interesting because this right here, I've never seen this, so I know some niggas might be like, oh yeah, shut your ass up. I'm just informing the people that didn't know, like me. When the bike starts up, obviously this is wide open, you're getting all the air in. As it tapers off and closes up on idle, that goes down, so then your idle screw backs off of that right there. You can see it. It's pretty tight. This thing was idling like shit. Spark plugs are going in, and it should be done pretty soon. Got that done, got that set, because last night the bike was kind of tough to start and tough to keep running. That was the reason why. Then I just did spark plugs, cleaned air filter. Anyway, long story short, bingo. And look at the throttle response. Ooh, boy. So that's all set. That's ready for tomorrow's test ride. Everything's cleared up for the most part. It had issues. Pegs were loose, things like that. All that shit's all tight now. And feel like it's ready to roll. So inadvertently I had to do a fucking minor tune-up on this damn thing, but I mean, whatever, man. I'm just trying to present the kid with a, well, shit, he's a grown-ass man now, nigga ain't a kid. Trying to present cuz with a good experience, because when he said he wanted to buy a bike, he showed me like some old-ass fucking 2000 Gixxer, like the Superman. The price he had it set for, randomly my cousin hit me the night before and said he wanted to sell this bike for the same exact price. So I feel like this is everything that Mike was talking about. He wanted to get a crash cage. It's already on there. Look, I even put a case cover puck so that doesn't crack. Stators always crack every time niggas fall, but even then you still got the cage on it. I mean, this is a tank, so essentially for a first bike for Mike, the nigga's gonna fall, and it's not gonna stay gold like this. He said his rapper, whoever he is gonna take the gold off and put on his Nardo Gray if he buys this bike. But either way it goes, this bike is gonna be 100% healthy the whole time because he has a cage. So when he falls, no big deal unless he doesn't, you know, hit the front, but whatever. So I mean, it's pretty sturdy, but it's ready to roll. Anyway, enough jabbering, enough bullshit jargon, no more gallivanting. I'm starving. I'm about to head inside and eat. So we'll clip to tomorrow. All right, so next day, we're gonna see if the work that was put in actually does what it needed to do. Mike is on his way. So let's see if he's gonna be disappointed or if he's gonna be stoked. Texting me. Yep, that's Mike right there. All right, let me ride this real quick just to see how it's running. Yeah, she's running real good. Look at that low RPM grab. Let's go to 4th. It was stumbling and bucking and having a fucking time with its life trying to accelerate. So, alright, I did the idle adjustment, I did spark plugs, and yeah, we're good to go. Now, I mean, ain't no telling that Mike's actually gonna buy it, but it's presentable, you see what I mean? Oh! All right, Mike's finally here. I am gonna put on gear for sure. I gotta be a good example, but I'm also gonna give Mike one of my new jackets. So, we about to go give these a ride. We'll put the keys in the ignition and all that. All right, so you gotta wear some gear since you got a hoodie. Yeah, you can still be a badass with your arms out, but need some back protection, man. A little bit of leather, you know what I'm saying? This is that American badass with the sleeves out, you feel me? We're about to take Mike on a real, just a quick loop so he got the parking lot stuff, and now we're gonna do a little bit of street, and I guess we'll get on the freeway. So we'll see how he likes it. He's on the Gixxer 750, and it should be interesting. Let's see.
All right, so they're geared up. Just about to hop on a bike right now.
This is why we don't do skinny jeans riding on motorcycles, yo. Them is mad skinny, my G. Look at that extra thigh meat. That nigga pants are so tight, his pockets was kerfluffled up in the thigh, and the thigh meat wouldn't let it go to get the whole phone in there. So.
Dang.
Dang. All right, so look. You always run that. If I'm on the right, you're on the left. If I'm on the left, you're on the right. All right? So take our time. We're just going to go up around. So what you think?
That's cool. Definitely hella windy.
Oh yeah. And when you deal with a whole lot of wind, you're going to end up riding sideways and leaned. It's a lot of. That's why I just wanted to take you on just this portion, so that you could see. It's not terrible.
So when we was on the freeway,
yeah,
you told me to switch lanes. I looked, my head was like,
yeah.
Holy shit, this wind ain't playing.
Yeah, that's why I wanted you to do this.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the elements.
You was riding and you like lean up. It's like,
yeah. So now that you know that feel, okay. So like when we're mashing, right? 9 times out of 10, you don't always have to use your brakes. When you're mashing,
just lift up.
Just let off throttle, lift up. You will drop 20 to 30 miles an hour like that. It's just a lot of shit, but it's not as bad You know what I mean? You already know what to deal with people in traffic because you drive. Yeah. So you've driven in this traffic, so all you got to get used to is just this. And this is weird. This is the only bike that you have to pull the clutch in to start.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice it.
Yeah.
Like no punch, like a car.
Yep, exactly.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Let me see, I think we can exit right over here. I think. Go ahead. Go, yeah. Oh yeah, this is your first experience in it. Typically, I never sit behind cars in a situation like this because people always will come up behind you. You've seen too many rear-ended niggas. So what I always do is I just go down and sit in the crosswalk. Back, we good to go. Mike enjoyed himself so much that look, he can't get enough of it. He riding a damn bicycle trying to do wheelies.
I ain't been on a bicycle popping wheelies in about
20 years. Keep it funky. Keep it funky about Dub. Because I know when I jumped on the bike, the recollection of how uncoordinated I was by the time I got on that bitch, I was like, okay, it's been a minute. We had a good little ride. He got to experience a little bit of freeway, everything. I mean, y'all seen it. So, I don't know. We'll see. If he likes it, if he enjoys it, come up with the money, and it's all his. So, we'll go from there. And I'm going to believe the clouds this time around. He got half a crank. He got half a crank this time.
man, here we go. All right, go.
Okay, let's watch it again. One more time. One more time, son. He ain't. Loop that shit. Loop that one crank.
We'll get a couple cranks out of it.
So while he keeps trying to bust that move, man, I'm gonna believe these clouds and we're gonna put the bikes up. We're gonna enjoy itself inside. But I'm gonna let y'all we're gonna end this. Here we go. This is Mike.
Y'all gonna end it with me. I'm gonna get it. Hold on, last one.
Yeah, he about to